So, my lady and I are no longer together, going through a breakup right now. And it's tough. I thought, I'm sure other people can relate to this kind of experience. I thought I record this, maybe it helps someone out. But really and truly, when you're going through a breakup with someone that you love and someone who loves you, and it's you've had a great relationship, there's not um hasn't been any type of disrespect or nothing like that. Like my lady ain't never disrespected me, ain't never come with no bad vibes or bad energy or anything like that. Um, she ain't never done me wrong in those kind of regards or anything like that. So it's like when you're going through that kind of breakup where it's actually wholesome and there isn't beef between you two, it's tough. Of course, I imagine any relationship is tough, but for me personally, I feel like it's extra tough um, in those kind of situations where it just didn't make sense for you guys to be together, right? Um, at least at the time. And yeah, it's tough. The thing is, yeah, I think obviously different people see things differently, and a lot of the times, I feel like when people break up, they get all salty and they start throwing shade at this person or talking down about them or whatever it is, and like wishing bad upon them and things like that. But it's like for me, yeah. Again, I mean, maybe it's like slightly different if it's someone that has been disrespectful and this and that, but this is someone that like, I genuinely love and care for and all that kind of stuff, yeah. And I know genuinely loves and cares for me, and it's like I just want the best, the best for her. And I saw her post something the other day, and in the post it was a picture, and in the post I could see in her eyes like that she was sad, that she felt sad, and it made me sad. It made me feel sad. Like um, it made me feel a bit down, and at the same time, obviously, I'm seeing her, I'm missing her, I'm seeing her, etc. And then I saw she had posted something else today, no, last night, and I just saw it today, this morning, and she was smiling like she was happy. She was she was going out with her friend and stuff like that. And I saw it, and obviously again I'm seeing her, I'm missing her, but at the same time, like, I felt happy, and I felt happy because I'm like, yeah, yeah, she's smiling. She's like, it's good to see her smile. It's good to see that for real. And I saw that smile. I love her smile. I saw that smile, and I was like, yeah, that's good. That's what I see, and I think that's a healthy way of seeing it, um, because again, a lot of people, it's like it's shade, and it's like, especially if this person ain't done you no wrong, it's like people will see someone that they quote unquote supposedly love happy, right? um, or at least trying to be happy or whatever it is, right? And they'll think, like, why are they happy? I want them to be sad. I want them to be crying, etc. Blah blah blah, etc. But it's like, if you really love that person, wouldn't I guess it depends on people's view of love in it, because for some people love is like, if I can't have you, no one else can type shit. Like, I'll blow up the world and shit. I don't know if you've ever seen Tenet, like that type of love there. Or to some people it's, you know what, I got real love for this person. I really care about them, and I want what's best for them. I want them to be happy, and even if we're not necessarily the right fit for each other, whether that's forever or whether that's now, whatever. It's like, even if that's the case, it's like, I want you to actually be happy. Like, deep down, I want you to achieve the things that you want to achieve and to enjoy life, and to feel love in your heart, and to know that on the other side, it's tough because, you know what, it's one of them ones where I was even saying this. I was saying this to my mum yesterday, actually. When I saw the picture where she looked sad. Like, again, it's not like she was posting a picture trying to look sad or whatever it is, but it's like, I think, obviously, when you love someone and you know them, like, you can see, I guess, behind what the picture is, if that makes sense. And it's like, I was just like, it's a tough one because I really wanna be there. I wanna just like reach out and go see her, give her a hug, like help her feel better and stuff like that. But I was like, I can't do that because that actually wouldn't be helpful for her healing process, type thing. It's like, yeah, cool, it might maybe help in the moment if she, you know what I'm saying, but it probably might not, because if you're trying to process a breakup and then that person now is there for you, it just makes it tougher to do that, right? But it's like, it's tough because, again, this is someone that I care about, and if I'm seeing and I'm feeling like, rather like they seem like they're having a hard time, it's like I wanna be able to be there for them, right? As I have in the past. And it feels weird. I was saying that it feels, yeah, like it doesn't feel right that I'm not there, but at the same time, it wouldn't be right to be there, if that makes sense. It wouldn't be right to, yeah, it just wouldn't be for the best for her. So I think if you're going through a breakup right now and you love that person and you know that it's a wholesome situation, I'm not talking about the what. I'll probably give different advice. If they've been disrespectful with it. If they've been really bad, because I had situations like that too, and it's not necessarily the exact same way that I approached it, but but at the same time, like, I mean, to an extent, but not like, don't yeah. Anyways, if you were in a wholesome relationship where you both know that you that the relationship elevated you both, type thing, and it wasn't something that you look back on and you're like, oh man, I shouldn't have been in this relationship. It's something where you look back on and it's like, yeah, I'm grateful for what we had. Unfortunate that didn't necessarily continue and all that kind of stuff, but it's like, grateful for what we have. If you have that, don't let your heart turn cold towards that person, because you don't need to. Sometimes people will make their heart turn cold against that person, and they will create these stories or whatever it is in their head about how bad this person is and this and that. Even when, I mean, again, if they even move mad, then it's a different thing. You know what I mean? It's all like that. But when they ain't done, like, it's just, when it's not that kind of vibe and it's just forced, it's like, you don't need to be doing that just to help you heal away. I mean, maybe to some people actually that does genuinely work best. It's not my approach. It's not my recommendation. I believe just have a pure heart. Feel those feelings, like miss the person, like, yeah, I miss her, but find peace in knowing that it's wholesome. Because when it then turns into this person, and and you're seeing them and you're like, like you're just feeling negative energy. Like it's just like, what's the point? I mean, I see the point. Again, for most people, it is easier to process it that way because now you've got a villain. Sometimes that isn't the case. That's how I feel. Yeah, that's how I feel. And also, it's like, I think the other thing is make sure that you're taking care of yourself, of course. Especially if you know that that person loves you and they care about you. And if you love that person, it can be easy to fall into the habit of not taking care of yourself because it's tough. Like going through a breakup is tough. You have to like put extra effort to take care of yourself, right? So it can be easy to do that. But you gotta see that love, and this is what part of why I feel like the love can be helpful, like seeing it in that kind of light. See that love and be like, you know what? This person, if the love is pure, this person would genuinely want me to actually take care of myself. Yeah, I know it's unfortunate that it's not necessarily making sense for us right now, or whatever it is. But I know that they care about me, and I know that I need to also make sure that I'm pushing. Like, if that love can push you, then let it. Or for some people, you need to go on a toxic vibe, and you need to be like, oh, you know what, man, fuck that bitch or fuck that nigga. Like, some people be on that kind of vibe, but maybe that's what's gonna push you to take care of yourself. Like, yeah, that's not what I would encourage, but I mean, if it ultimately gets you to where you need to get to, then cool with it. But just don't spread the energy outwards. Obviously, if you do have to hold that, keep it internal to you. Keep that as just an internal driving force, but don't be going around talking like that about someone that you love. Because I see people be doing that, so I don't need to be moving like that for real. Anyways, I think that's about all I wanted to say. I guess a bit of a journal entry here. Yeah, it was literally 2 days ago or so, something like that we broke up. And again, I just saw I saw the video of her like happy and stuff and out with her friend and stuff. And yeah, again, it made me smile. And I felt, I'm flipping cold in this car, man. I want to put the heating on, but it's like, it will make it noisy, you know. But anyways, yeah, so I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I saw the picture of her, and again, yeah, it just felt good. Like, I want the best for her, and I want her to be smiling. I want her to be like genuinely happy, like deep down. And I want her to know that, yeah, it's all love. And you know what it is? It's a tough one as well in the sense of like, I be thinking, in that kind of situation, what do you do? Let's say, for example, it's like Christmas now, or it's like New Year's, or it's like birthday and this and that. Like, do I reach out or do I not? I don't know. I genuinely don't know, because I'm like, I would want to reach out, because again, there's zero bad blood on my side. There's pure wholesomeness. And it's like, even though there's that pure wholesomeness, I'm like, part of me is like, for example, like what I was saying about how I'd want to be there for her and all that kind of stuff. Now, I know that it wouldn't be helpful, be confusing and stuff like that. But a similar thought comes to my mind when it comes down to reaching out to say Merry Christmas, or to say Happy New Year, or to say Happy Birthday, or even just checking in general, like, because I genuinely be wondering, like, how is she? Beyond wondering, like, I genuinely want to like make sure that she feels good. But then at the same time, if she's not feeling good because of the fact that we've broken up and all that kind of stuff, then me helping her feel better, it's not ultimately gonna be helpful. So it's like, kind of got to see the logic in it and be like, okay, it's not gonna ultimately be helpful. But then it's like, what about, again, a little happy birthday or happy Christmas, this and that. Have I said happy Christmas? But Eid Mubarak, all of that, yeah. But it's like, if I send that message, is that gonna disturb her healing process? And then that makes me feel like, you know what, I shouldn't send a message, I shouldn't reach out, I shouldn't do anything or whatever. Like, I shouldn't, say happy Christmas or whatever, Merry Christmas. But then I'm like, I also don't want her to be thinking that I'm not saying happy Merry Christmas or whatever because I just don't like her, I don't care about her, I'm just turned my back on her, like nothing. Like, I don't want her to feel like that because that's not the reality. But again, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's more harmful for me to reach out or if it's helpful for me reaching out. I don't know if seeing that message is gonna make her feel like, oh yeah, I'm glad you messaged me, or if it's gonna feel like, oh man, like now it's like slowing my healing process. I don't know. Like it's a tough one, for real. It's a tough one. Here's a tough one. And I feel like it's more likely that I'll reach out in those situations, primarily because I think we had a conversation about this similar before. Like a while back, about a different type of situation. And it was like we had broken up previously, and it was like her birthday coming up, right? And I wasn't sure if I should message her or not, etc. So I ended up ultimately messaging her. And when we had got back together, I was telling her about that, and she was like, yeah, like I think she would have felt hurt if I didn't message her, something along those lines. So I think based on that, it probably might make more sense for me to reach out to her specifically. Again, for a happy Christmas or whatever it is. I don't know. I mean, at that time, believe otherwise. The only reason I wouldn't reach out to her is if I believe that it wouldn't be good for her, for me, if I reach out to her. That's the only reason. Or if she, like, I don't know, just switched up and just, like, I don't know, hit me up with some disrespectful vibes or something like that. But outside of that, there's not no reason. So I don't know in terms of that situation. And again, even just in general, like wanting to make sure that she knows that I care about her, and that, yeah, pretty much that. So wanting to like check in or whatever it is on a random one, but then also being like, because I'm thinking, she might be just thinking that I don't care about her, and that's not a good feeling. I don't want to feel like that. Like, I wouldn't want to feel like she doesn't care about me. But sometimes, obviously, it can feel like that when you haven't heard from this person that you care about for a while or whatever, and you've broken up. You're thinking, okay, cool, this person don't care about me no more, etc. So I'm like, I don't want her to feel like that. But then I'm like, it's like, it's a complex situation, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's basically, I mean, I don't know how helpful this video was. Really just, I guess, yeah, as a journal entry, but hopefully it was helpful to someone at some point. But yeah, ultimately, breakups can be tough. But again, you got to do your thing. You got to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Don't see it, like, for example, people may think, like, this person's taking care of themselves, so it means that they don't care about me or this and that, whatever. I mean, sometimes it might mean that. But to me, it's like me taking care of myself. I'm like, yeah, no, I need to, because it's important to. And I believe that again, this person, if someone loves me or whatever, they want me to take care of myself. So I need to do that. And I need to do it because I actually got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't take away from the care. It's not like, it's so easy for, like, because it's so easy for him to go and work out, or go and do this, or go and be on purpose and record these videos and help people, that kind of stuff. He didn't care about me or whatever. It's like, that's one thing I don't want her to be thinking. But that's why me personally, never mind. Never mind, ignore that. But yeah, so ultimately, yeah, it's all love. Anyways, with that being said, I need to step to the gym, so flip him. And at the same time, I've got some madness going on with my arm. Like, I don't know I should be going to the doctors today, but flipping heck, it's looking nuts. That's a whole nother conversation for a whole other day, but I hope that was helpful for you lot. Have an amazing day, do your thing. You know the vibes. I might put a video recommendation on the screen, I might not, because I might just upload this from my phone, I'll see. But yeah, enjoy. And I'll catch you with the next one. The next one will probably be more condensed and some kind of sauce. But this one, I just wanted to hop on really and share that, I guess. But yeah, shouts to her. Definitely grateful for the relationship that we had. And yeah, she's definitely someone that is special to me. And that doesn't change that we're not together, if that makes sense. And I just hope that she knows that. Peace out. Cool, out of the gym. It was a quick one. Had less time, obviously, because of that extended video that I just recorded. But I also wanted to say as well, the other thing, just on my mind while I was in there, is like, there's certain things, yeah, where it's like, I want to say certain things, or even in our most recent conversation and stuff, it's like, certain things that I could have said to, I guess, help her feel better and to, I guess, make more sense of things. But things that I didn't say, not because I didn't have the idea to say them, but because I feel like sometimes, especially again when you care for someone and you love them, sometimes you've got to let them hold on to something negative in their head, so that they can have that to hold on to, so that if they want to hold on to that thing, and if they want to go with the approach of, like, I guess, taking more of a negative type of angle to help them heal, that they have that there. And it's very tough to do that, I'm gonna be real, because obviously you don't want someone that you love to see you in any type of negative light, especially if it's based on something that isn't accurate or is a misconception or whatever it is. So you want to, like, properly clarify, like, basically everything that you can to make sure that they know that, basically to make sure that they know that there's no reason for them to have those negative thoughts and all of that kind of stuff. But doing that can make it harder for that person to actually heal. Like, it's more so self-serving, if anything, because it's like me saying certain things in a moment would have probably made her feel like, oh yeah, like there isn't, like, I guess it's even more so like it's all pure and there isn't any type of negative thoughts on her mind about me or anything like that. But it would have made it harder for her. The only situation I would have broken down would have been if we weren't breaking up. But it would have been harder for her to heal through it, because then, depending on, again, if she did want to have something to latch onto as like a negative thing, so that it can feel like, wow, you know what, this negative thing actually is it's better that we're not together and that kind of like that. If she didn't have that, it may potentially, if she did need to use that, be harder type thing. But it's like, it's hard not saying these things or not even reaching out or whatever it is. But again, I feel like when you actually care about someone like that, like you want to make sure that they're actually able to heal. And sometimes you gotta allow yourself not to be perceived in the most accurate way, so that that person can heal through it even better. You know the vibes. Anyways, with that being said, we out.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Back home now, about to make my smoothie. But I wanted to say as well, the other thing is that's, I guess, tough is when you obviously have a lot of love for someone and you care about them and all that kind of stuff, and you see that they're trying to delete your existence, essentially. Like, I saw that she had deleted the comments, all of the comments that I'd made pretty much on her page and stuff. And it's like, it's obviously tough. Like, these things happen in a breakup, innit? But it's like, I kind of understand it, because obviously if you're trying to process a breakup, I guess it's easier to just try and remove that person from existence in a sense, or at least feel like it, because I don't know, maybe it gives, I don't know, I guess it just feels better, I guess. But yeah, I think that's one part that I feel was a bit tough, I guess. Because that's just like, I don't know, it feels more like there's some kind of the negative energy on that side. But then at the same time, again, it's also tough because it's like, I'm not gonna talk to her about it. Apologies, not gonna talk to her about it because it doesn't, obviously, again, it's not gonna help anyway. But as in talking to her about it, in terms of that might not even be what her mind is thinking. But that's what it seems like. It's like just trying to erase my existence, as if we didn't have a great relationship and stuff like that. But again, I hear it, but that's just, again, I share that. The reason I wanted to share that as well, one of the reasons, is because it's just an example of, if you're going through a similar thing and you're seeing, I don't know, this person that you have love for and you believe has love for you and all that kind of stuff, yeah. And you're seeing that they're, I don't know, deleting stuff of you, or they're, I don't know, like, it seems like they're trying to completely just forget about you in that sense, like forget that you even happened, forget that you even existed. It can feel tough, but understand that maybe that's just what that person needed to do in order to get through. Like, they probably deleted all of the pictures of you, they probably, I don't know, yeah, they maybe deleted all your comments or deleted just anything that could remind them of you, so that they can forget, because the memory of you is perhaps too painful because of how much they care about you and love you. So sometimes it's not necessarily a representation of them not caring about you or them like hating you, or maybe it's not negative energy, but it can feel like that. I get it. It feels like that. It feels like when I'm seeing just deleting all these comments and stuff. Yeah, so just wanted to share that. Again, really a journal entry, but again, ideally it helps someone that can relate to this. Maybe a few people, maybe a handful. I don't know how many people go through similar things, but I'm sure. Now, obviously, I'm not the only person. And even if it isn't a wholesome thing, and if they were moving disrespectful or whatever it is, or let's say you did a madness, let's say you cheated on them or whatever it is, and you're seeing that they're removing it, I mean, to be honest, that's your own fault. I don't even have sympathy for you, I'm gonna be real, this ain't the video for you. If you men are on my channel when you're out here cheating on your girl, disrespecting her, this and that, fuck off. Get out of my channel, bro. This is for gentlemen, yeah. Anyways, that's a tangent. I need to get to my smoothie and shit, so let's get it.